It is Qualifier 1, Delhi Capitals versus Chennai Super Kings, two wicket-keeping stories. On one hand, you have Rishabh Pant-led Delhi Capitals on the number 1 spot with 20 points. On the other hand, it is Mahendra Singh Dhoni-led Chennai Super Kings on number 2 spot with 18 points. This is going to be a big match and very difficult for you to pick the Fantasy 11 team. Stay with us till the end of this video. We will give you the perfect match analysis of Chennai Super Kings versus Delhi Capitals. Hello and welcome to another video by Crictips. My name is Manthan and I welcome you to the Qualifier 1 video of IPL 2021. The winning team will qualify for the finals and this is going to be a high stakes match between Delhi Capitals and Chennai Super Kings. And before we discuss the playing 11, let us look at some important statistics. Now both of these teams have faced each other 25 times, out of which 15 times it is CSK that has won the match and 10 times it is Delhi Capitals that has won the match. You could see in the graph that Chennai Super Kings is in a dominating position. But if you look at this statistic, when last 4 times both of these teams collided, it was Delhi Capitals that won the match all 4 times. And as you could clearly see in the graph, that the average first inning score between these two teams is always between 150 to 170. Now the most important part of this video, which is the pitch report. Now the Qualifier 1 will be played in the Dubai International Stadium. The average first inning score on this stadium is 140, and in the last 7 matches, the team that has chose to bat second has won the match all 7 times, including the last match when it was Delhi Capitals versus Royal Challengers Bangalore and RCB defeated Delhi Capitals as RCB was batting second. Toss will play a very crucial role and therefore there are high chances that the team that will choose to bat second might win this match and well qualify for the finals. Let us begin with the wicket keepers. 2 wicket keeping options with you, Rishabh Pant and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Now MS Dhoni is the player that we will not suggest to in your Fantasy 11 team, because in this season of IPL 2021, in 14 matches, MS Dhoni has only scored 96 runs with a strike rate of less than 95, his career worst in 13 years. So MS Dhoni as a batsman not to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. On the other hand, Rishabh Pant is in terrific form, plays captain's innings for Delhi Capitals, and look at these statistics. In the IPL 2021, Rishabh Pant played 14 matches, scored 362 runs, and then the answer to the question that why Rishabh Pant should be there in your team, Pant against Chennai Super Kings has played 6 matches, scored 222 runs at a strike rate of 162, comes down to bat at number 4, which is mostly between 7th to 15th over, and has in this middle order scored 1207, which is 1200 runs with an average of 47 and a strike rate of 142. So Rishabh Pant has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. Now talking about the batsmen, both the teams have got some of the best batsmen around the world and therefore a little bit difficult for you to pick your batsmen. Let us look at number 1, all the batsmen in fray. Shikhar, Dhawan, Prithvi Shaw, Ruturaj, Gaikwad, Faf du Plessis, Shreyas Iyer, Shimrannath Mayer, Ambati Rayudu and Suresh Raina. The number 1 batsman that we will suggest in your team will be Shikhar Dhawan. In the year 2021, in this season of the IPL, Shikhar Dhawan played 14 matches, scored 544 runs. He is the orange cap contender. Why should Shikhar Dhawan be there in your playing 11? Because Dhawan's record against Chennai Super Kings is nothing short of terrific. In last 4 matches that he has played against CSK, he has scored 85, 35, 101 not out and 39 runs. Only 6 players have hit a century against CSK and Shikhar Dhawan is one of them. Highest run scorer against Chennai Super Kings by any player has already surpassed Virat Kohli, and therefore Shikhar Dhawan has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. Batsman number 2 should be Ruturaj Gaikwad, the young IPL talented player. In the IPL 2021, Ruturaj Gaikwad played 14 matches, has scored 533 runs. He is also the orange cap contender. Why you should have Ruturaj Gaikwad in your team? Because his capability to bat for 20 overs is nothing short of marvelous. Twice in this season, we have seen that when he scored 88 runs not out against Mumbai Indians and 101 not out against Rajasthan Royals, Ruturaj Gaikwad was on the crease for 20 complete overs. Ruturaj Gaikwad has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. The batsman number 3 in your team has to be Faf du Plessis. In the IPL 2021, Faf du Plessis has played 14 matches, scored 546 runs and is on the 2nd position for the orange cap. Why should you have Faf du Plessis in your Fantasy 11 team? Because he has scored 76 runs against Punjab Kings in the last match, looks in pretty much decent form, played such crucial matches for not just the Chennai Super Kings in the past but also for South Africa. When the stakes are so high, you definitely need a senior player like Faf du Plessis in your Fantasy 11 team. And the one more batsman that you can have in your Fantasy 11 team has to be Shreyas Iyer. In the IPL 2021, Shreyas Iyer has played 6 matches, scored 244 runs. Why should Shreyas Iyer be there in your Fantasy 11 team, you ask? Because he has high hitting capabilities. We have seen that in the finals of the 2020 edition of the IPL, Shreyas Iyer scored 65 runs unbeaten against Mumbai Indians, plays very well in the pressure situations, and therefore on such crucial day you will definitely require Shreyas Iyer in your team as a batsman. Now let's talk about the all-rounders. 4 options with you. Number 1 Akshar Patel, number 2 Dwayne Bravo, number 3 Ravindra Jadeja, number 4 Moeen Ali. Now out of these 4 players, we will suggest you 3 players. Number 1 is Akshar Patel. In IPL 2021, Akshar Patel has played 10 matches, picked 15 wickets. And if we talk about the last match, then the 2 crucial wickets that Akshar Patel picked was that of Faf du Plessis and Moeen Ali. This player catches big fishes and is also very economic when it comes to bowling performance. So have Akshar Patel in your Fantasy 11 team without any doubt. The other all-rounder that you can have in your Fantasy 11 team is Ravindra Jadeja. In IPL 2021, Jadeja has played 14 matches, scored 211 runs and picked 11 wickets. Jadeja plays the role of a finisher for Chennai Super Kings, and we have seen it in the innings against RCB when in the last over he scored 37 runs of none other than Harshal Patel, and then the match-winning 21 runs against Kolkata Knight Riders while CSK was chasing. And why do I say that Ravindra Jadeja is a finisher? Because look at this statistic. Ravindra Jadeja has in this season played 19 deliveries in the final over, in the 20th over, and in these 19 deliveries Jadeja has scored 64 runs. This clearly justifies the hitting capabilities of Jadeja, and therefore he has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. The other all-rounder that you can have is Dwayne Bravo. In IPL 2021, Bravo has played 9 matches and picked 12 wickets. He is the death over specialist, something which is very important in such crucial matches. And if you look at the figures of the second leg of the IPL, then they are really impressive, because Dwayne Bravo has picked 1 wicket for 20 runs against Delhi Capitals, 2 for 17 against SRH, 3 for 24 against RCB, and 3 for 25 against Mumbai Indians. So those were the 3 all-rounders that you can go ahead with in your playing 11. Now let's talk about the bowlers. The bowling options available with you are Shardul Thakur, Andrik Notia, Avesh Khan, Kagiso Rabada, Deepak Chahar, Ravichandran Ashwin, and Josh Hazelwood. The number 1 bowler that we will suggest in your team will be Shardul Thakur. In IPL 2021, Shardul Thakur has played 14 matches and has picked 18 wickets. It was the first time in his career that he has played all the 14 league matches. In the last match against Punjab Kings, his bowling figures were really impressive with 3 wickets for just 28 runs. PBKs chased the target in just 13 overs, but only 1 bowler had an impressive performance, and he was none other than Shardul Thakur. In the second leg of the IPL, there has been no single match where Shardul Thakur couldn't pick a wicket. He is a valuable bowler, not just for CSK but also for your Fantasy 11 team. The other bowler that we will suggest you will be Andrik Notia. Now this player in IPL 2021 has played 6 matches but already picked 9 wickets. In the second leg of the IPL, this player has not gone wicketless for even a single match, and then this player picks wickets in power plays. He has dismissed both Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal against the match in RCB. So Andrik Notia has to be there in your Fantasy 11 team. The third bowler that we will suggest you will be Avesh Khan. In IPL 2021, he has played 14 matches and he is the purple cap contender. He's in fact on the number 2 by picking 22 wickets. He rose to fame after dismissing Mahendra Singh Dhoni by a clean bowled, but then this is again one more match against Chennai Super Kings, and it remains to be seen what Avesh Khan has got in store for us. And he has some good pace, command over line and length. He picks wickets in death overs, and therefore Avesh Khan could be a valuable bowler for your Fantasy 11 team. Now if you are someone who makes teams on platforms like Dream 11 or My Circle 11, and if you have to choose a captain or a vice captain, the Crictips power players will be Shikhar, Dhawan and Faf du Plessis. So that was the complete match analysis and a team prediction video between Delhi Capitals versus Chennai Super Kings. The qualifier won. Only 3 more matches to go till IPL 2021 ends, and very big matches and big opportunities for you to make teams on fantasy platforms. Stay with us, stay with Crictips for more such videos. Like this video, share it with all your friends who make teams on Fantasy 11 platforms. Subscribe to the Crictips channel where we bring you such analytical content each and every day. We'll see you again on this very channel. Till then, thank you and goodbye.